Whoa, whoa. What is up, my ninjas? Late ninja. Not just like a few minutes late either. Typical late ninja. Oh no, and once again, gotta put Fruit Ninja up there, doesn't he? Yep. Let's put the right screen up for you guys. There we go. There we go. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying this beautifully organized stream, starting on time. I'm Rainbow Ninjaman, coming to you live from Fruitasia, once again shooting for number one once again. We are gonna be cutting some fruit again. Oh, we're not getting that. Anyway, why would you watch me? Why would you watch this late amateur streamer play Fruit Ninja VR 2? That guy up there is me. Bam. What a shock. Look at me up top, that's me. Look at me right over there, I'm on the second. And I did a funny the other day. Top of the perfect form leaderboards, but you see that? You see that? That's all swords. Because I suck with those crossbows. Oh, wow. Had some tech issues, so I started late. First, I ate late. And second, my mic didn't want to cooperate. So, it is what it is. Start off with some Zen as a nice little warm-up. Oh, this is pretty solid. Ah! Pretty solid start, actually. Almost. I dropped 4 points at the end, and maybe another, I want to say 5 or 6 during that run. That was an incredibly clean run, and that did not break 500. Yep. I think that's an amazing warm-up. That's a good enough warm-up that I just assumed that I have that down pat. Let's warm up my criticals a little bit. go, I think special delivery is where we want to warm our criticals up. Yeah, I think this is where we warm that up. We're warming up. And then we're gonna get to the big event, which is classic. The big event is always classic. I knew I would hit one. There. I had that lined up pretty well. And this is an excellent warm-up run. That was way to the right. Excellent warm-up run. Nothing ground shaking, but I think that's a good warm-up run too. 200 points. Keeping in mind, you know, this is what scores typically look like here, right? 204. That's like a top 10 run right there. Oh, that was terrible. Was not prepared for that cut. Let's pretend that didn't happen. So today, nice. I had a little bit of a blast from the past. I had a blast from the past. When I was an undergrad, more than 10 years ago, like just barely, yeah, more than 10 years ago now. I mean, about 10 years ago. Just slightly more than 10 years ago. I heard about this guy. My undergrad advisor, who I was on very good terms with. He had a habit of internet trolling, but relevant to his degree. So he would laugh at people online. But it would always be people who were crazy about something very specific. It would be people, mathematics conspiracy theorists, right? Beautiful 234 run. Untwist myself, and let's get this. So math conspiracy theorists. People who believe that the mathematical community is hiding very important things about reality, or that they've all snapped. And to be fair, a 123, pretty sad. To be fair, I have two things. One, yeah, I have my MS is in mathematics. Which is two things. One, it's an MF. And that took me way too long. So I do have, like, there are some hard feelings there on my side, but I'm also reasonably well educated. Like, I do actually understand the things at play when someone says, oh, this is what is going on here. So I can kind of tell if someone's actually just gone insane. Demoralized. Pathetic. Not even an A+. No. Pretend that didn't happen. Ah! Time for the main attraction. Get those out? Get that? No. No. Pull out our sigh. Here. Nobody's in chat. Nobody's gonna be in chat. I can't look over. There's some wobble here. Let's fix that. I was concerned about that a little while ago, but it's just gotta tighten that strap. Pull out the other side. Beautiful. There's a little wobble here. There's a lot of wobble here. Let's fix this. Off. On. Oh, I'm standing in the wrong place entirely. That's what's going on. A screenshot taken? Oh. You can take screenshots. That looks a little bit more still, I think. That was low, and that was entirely my fault. Yep. That's a little bit closer to right. Anyway, mathematics conspiracy theorists. And that's the kind of thing that there are a few people who actually get into that. And I, as someone who has an MS in mathematics from I don't want to say it's a prestigious university. I mean, the university itself is prestigious, but the department itself is but the math department is not. Like, the math department there is actually famously bad. it does have some famously good people. Had some famously good people, but they left. Anyway. So as someone who is like I'm not proud of my MS either. Like, I am mentioning it because it's relevant. But my MS is actually just like I cheesed off my advisor enough that he kicked me out. Despite being a good student. So there is like some degree to which I really do have like genuine beef with the mathematics community. But at least in the US. But on the other hand, people who get into these sorts of conspiracy theories tend to have like genuinely insane ideas. I was hoping that could be a quadruple critical. It's like people, there's a lot of people who believe that the moon is not real. A lot of these conspiracy theories are about that bad, and I started reading some of them. And I kind of got into reading a little bit much. This one guy in particular, there's a little bit of a history. So, this guy, I'm just going to say his name outright, John Gabriel. My undergrad advisor had been making fun of this guy online when I was an undergrad, which was more than 10 years ago. So this guy has been around for a very long time. And he has a YouTube channel where he posts his videos. And this is not a phrase that like kids should understand normally, but there is, how do I want to say it? There is this thing which he has been arguing about with people for 10 years now. And I've never seen him convince anyone of the thing. And this isn't just like one. Like before, I was like, oh, no one's ever going to believe that. That's kind of bad. Obviously, that should be complete nonsense. It's like that flavor of thing. And it takes a little bit of education to understand why it's bad. But it's enough education that anyone familiar with the subject matter is going to be like, oh yeah, obviously this is bad. Obviously we want, like the phrase I'm going to use, obviously we want cubic functions to be different. Like, we want, like the cubic polynomial, right? Like, you know this in high school. And if you took calculus in high school, you just know, oh yes, obviously, that's the case. It has a derivative everywhere. But there is this one thing. And it's, he doesn't believe functions are differentiable at their inflection points. I'm like, what? And it's hard to explain what it means without having that education, and I'm not going to pretend to. But it's the kind of crazy that is subtle enough that you can't expect, like, you can't expect just anyone intelligent to go, oh yeah, obviously. Like, it does actually require some work. It's not like, and that's how all mathematics conspiracy theory stuff are. It requires some actual effort to go, oh yes, this is why this is crazy. And some of the crazy things that get talked about are actually, like, they're questions that serious people asked a very long time ago sometimes. So you can't even say that he's dumb. Like, I can't believe I missed that plum. Oh, that pineapple was hiding a bomb in it. Oh, that's ridiculous. That pineapple was hiding a bomb in it. Oh, no. Pineapple in the bomb. What? Pineapple in the bomb? I don't know what my score was. It was not. I don't think I even broke 4,000 there. I would have gone for that pineapple no matter what. That was like an insta loss. Almost. Oh, pineapple in the bomb. Like, I can imagine scenarios where I wouldn't have gone for it. But it wasn't there. Anyway, the guy's crazy, but he's not dumb. And that makes everything he says a little bit harder to, like, address. And he has a YouTube channel now. He's like, oh, no. All these famous people don't really get what's going on. And when I say famous, I mean like math famous, not like actually, not like internet famous. Like Terrence Power is math famous, but he's not like otherwise famous, right? Actually, maybe Terrence Power? I don't know. But anyway, like genuinely, we'll say famous people. He's like, all these famous and well-respected mathematicians, they just don't know anything about calculus. And it's the kind of thing that is interesting if you know what's going on. Then you can spot how insane the guy is. But if you don't actually know that, then you can, then it's a little bit harder. And he actually has an audience on YouTube. I don't know if they're like all laughing at him. Like, I know a lot of Alex Jones's audience is just laughing at him, right? I watch him and I'm just laughing at him. But it's hard to believe that he gets that large an audience talking about this flavor of obscure. It's not really that obscure because it is calculus. Like, high schoolers know calculus sometimes, right? But it's this very interesting brand of crazy. Like, obviously, and it's a little harder to explain to someone why it's not true. I mean, it's not true stuff. Oh, that time it was just me blanking out. Obviously, when I say obviously, I mean it's not obvious. But obviously to anyone who studies the material, it's nonsense. It's like the question, what's on the moon, right? Is it actually obvious that there's nothing crazy on the moon? No, if you're just some dude, no, that's not obvious. People who study the moon, yeah, they have answers to that, right? And they'll be able to be like, oh yeah, this is clear to me that this is not true, but I spent time studying the moon. Right. I mean, you know, one could ask questions like, oh, how do we know that there's not another society on the moon? And that's a valid question if you're like a small kid, right? And even if you're an adult who just like didn't study science, entirely reasonable question. But if you are someone who spends a lifetime looking at the moon, those sorts of things are questions you should be able to answer. And that's the situation. It's like, how do you tell someone like that what's wrong? And how do you tell someone like how do you tell someone that's wrong? And it's a little harder. It's actually genuinely like it requires some actual education. Like, if someone over there is crazy and they say crazy things about calculus, how do you explain that to an 8th grader? You can't, right? You can't explain that to an 8th grader. At least not most of them. And in fact, sometimes you can't really explain it to adults. There are adults who don't understand these things. Plenty of them. So it's like, when someone has a crazy idea about something that is not, like, well known, it's a lot harder to address it. Like, if the topic is actually difficult to discuss, what do you do there? And it's like, wow, you really don't know how to, like there's a lot of people who say really crazy things about quantum mechanics, right, as well. I don't know a whole lot of quantum mechanics. I know some, but not enough that I would be willing to say, oh, such and such is nonsense, right? Come on, really? Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, is that? Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, dude? I'm just cutting some fruit here. I will check chat between runs. And so if you have something you want to say to me, feel absolutely free. If you're asking why I get so many criticals, it's because I'm cutting through the center of the fruit. Nice and clean. Anyway. But yeah. Just gotta pinpoint it. Using these size. Nice, beautiful size. Barely have to move. Just give it a little tap. Bam. And you will have those fruits nice and cut. See, it's a little... if you're using the normal size blade, it's a little different. Anyway, I was late starting stream because I was late eating. Oh my gosh. And I was late eating because I got sucked into a bit of a rabbit hole. I was looking at math conspiracy theories. And it is genuinely hard to talk about why these people are wrong when they're talking about something so technical. And it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? Beautiful. Beautiful spawns of fruit there. Gotta be a little bit more careful. I've lost a couple runs already. To fruit being like right in the bomb. And when I say right in, I don't mean like, oh, it's just like a little bit next to it. I mean, it's just like there. Yep. I think I'm not going to be satisfied with myself until I get what's the word? At least a 4,000 point run today. Obviously, those 10k runs, special days when those happen. Woo! Get down, get funky, get fruity, I guess? Fruity, I don't know. There were two there that I missed. So I do have to be a little bit more cautious, but I missed those two on purpose very much. Sometimes it's just very dangerous to make a cut. That strawberry, like for example, that strawberry I got, very dangerous cut. Sometimes you gotta go for it. Sometimes you really gotta take the risk. That pair, you just let it go. That was totally gettable, but none of my blades were in the spot that I needed them to be in. Oh wait, I mean like I could have gone in and out. Ah. But figured it wasn't worth it. So, because I don't know what to talk about, I'm going to talk about the nonsense that I saw today. Whoa. So screwed. 3 more points and you're good. We're good. See that apple? It just needs to go away. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. With classic, you want it to slow down. A lot, right? You have some pause, right? You take a pause. Not a pause in the game, like not an actual pause, but like a mental pause. That was close. And you think about where you're cutting and you go, yes, I'm going to let that go. Because that is dangerous, and I don't want to drop 2,000 points worth of run. Like that. Ah, goodbye, buddy. I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun. Ah. Oh? What's going on here? What's going on here? Is this actually streaming? No way, right? Oh my god, have I been... Oh, no, 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 YouTube just, Okay, okay, I see, I see. Yeah, I saw the thing for YouTube think it was not streaming. Oh, wow. And it looks like it is streaming. It looks like it is streaming. Nice, nice, healthy stream. Nice, healthy stream. I was always looking at chat. Woo! Close. Oh well, messing around a little bit. Yeah. There's this part of me that wants to do like the John Gabriel deep dive YouTube nonsense. Because this guy has been doing this for like 10 years, but this isn't a deep divey channel. I don't want to go I really don't want to go the Asmongold route. Like, I don't want to be Asmongold. Nothing against him, I just don't want to be him. Like, Asmongold right now. Genuinely don't envy him. Like, he has an audience. But like, he's gonna be. You can tell where he's going. I don't want to be that guy. I think one with a math thing is probably safe. Like I don't want Asmongold's audience. I don't want Jin's audience, right? Like they're good people. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want to be that guy. I just don't have the personality for that too much. Like, when it comes to this particular one thing, I do have the personality for that. Or not the personality, how to say it, but the skill. I have the skill that is required to do that. But on the other hand, it's sort of a thing, like, how to say it, like a lot of the math ed people, with a few exceptions, like a lot of the math tutors have like a BS or an MF. They didn't get all the way into having a PhD. So basically like me. But they also didn't get sour about it, like I did. I got sour about it. I'm not gonna pretend I'm not sour. I do still love math, but just not the same as I did when I was an undergrad. And a lot of PhDs get burned out too. That was a really tough sequence. I don't know how I would have gotten that. There were 2 fruits and bombs, and I came in with a miss. That's why you gotta clear those misses. Chow! Wow! Chow! Wow! You can hit the bombs once they touch the floor. You can just go ham on them. Like this. It's funny. Game is fun. What a shock. Anyway. Yeah. Guy plays Fruit Ninja. That's fun. Guy plays Fruit Ninja and has fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a lot of the people who are qualified to do that sort of thing are sour or have gone insane. And I'm absolutely sour. I'm not gonna pretend not to be. Like the math tuber thing, and the people who have like PhDs. Are usually busy doing something else more important. Not always. But the publish or perish thing it's real, right? Like so like people who are capable of going like, oh, look at this guy, he's nuts. There really aren't that many people who can say that. I think the physicists do a better job of this type of thing than mathematicians do. But also, math conspiracy theorists get a lot less reach normally. John Gabriel has a not just like a larger subscriber base than me. I mean, of course, anyone's gonna have a larger subscriber base than me, but he has thousands of subscribers, which really baffles me. Oh, did I really? I got greedy. 1, 2. I touched that strawberry like 3 times and it didn't go. Genuinely, yeah, that bomb as well. They give you a tink when you actually touch them, so I hadn't touched it. Tighten up my grip. Let him go. I had to readjust my headset. It'll be okay eventually. Famous last words. That was a really stupid risk. Yeah. Really kind of tempted to do like some sort of like John Gabriel deep dive, but I don't think he's crazy enough to be popular. But it does surprise me that people are listening to him. This guy has been around for like, not on YouTube. This guy has been around like math communities for a very long time. Long enough that I knew his name when I was an undergrad. Like he is really a famous crank. Like there's no other way to say it. He's a famous crank. And who better to talk about this sort of thing than the guy who cuts fruit on YouTube with reviews. Beautiful. Pile of criticals. Just some guy out here having fun, cutting some fruit. Letting his body do all the work, while his mind drifts away. Like, seriously. Boom! But seriously, if you spend that amount of, like, it's not just like, he's not like like YouTube is only a thing, like, I think he might have been doing this before YouTube existed, right? Like, I don't know that for a fact. But he was doing it for long enough that he got exposure before I had any degrees. And at the end of my, like, the channel outro is me saying that I like my job. Don't give me money, right? Because I spent 10 years doing my degree, right? Well. Just gotta go clutch mode when you're on, like, that many misses. And get like a bajillion criticals, that's how you do it. Think about genuinely insane people. Just let your body do the work. Laugh at idiots online. That lime, that is a sub line. When I say sublime, I mean it's not even a line. It just doesn't want to get cut. Why am I bouncing? So that watermelon was totally doomed. I have a miss, I have one miss. I have no misses. I can count. I heard a tink. So I must my psi touched the bomb. But I don't know. Like, that one That was my side touching the bomb from a bomb that like bounced off. But if you don't see it, and you hear the tink, you sort of naturally go, oh no. Can't let it go. Now I can let something go, if I really need to. You see with that watermelon? I very much exploiting the fact that this is a 3D game. That watermelon? I don't know how to say it, but in the towards me, it was a little bit more towards me than up and down, like. So, because it has some volume, I was able to hit it. Whoa. Without a lot of risk. Fruit math. I don't know what I missed. Whoa. That one that was wedged, I think that was a plum. But that fruit that was wedged between those two bombs. Something in me recognized big danger and just sort of like pulled away. It's like, no, you will not be putting your side there. And I kind of overcame it. Now, was it a good idea to overcome it? I don't know. The usual, like, deep divey channels, I think, they're very much, like, all about, oh, here's someone that everyone can see is insane. And that's why they're popular, right? People like, hearing the deep lore about that kind of thing. I'm not... it's fun to watch, but I don't want to be that kind of YouTuber. One, because it takes effort. And two, because I don't like that type of audience. But when it comes to stuff like this, sometimes the content is like there. And nobody else can make it. And it's like, there's obviously a need for the content. You go, I'm doing it. Oh, something happened in my back that I don't like having happen. Shouldn't move my side too much. 6,000 points. I think that's a good night. Beautiful! And I think I have a new short out. I think I have a new short. That was just an excellent. Dropped to 2, I think. I dropped 2, but yeah, I did drop 2. I dropped 2, but I cleared 1 earlier. That's what I was thinking. That's what my brain was thinking. My brain wanted to say it. It happened hundreds of points ago. Yeah, it's a good thing I went for that. Oh no. That lemon was really scary. And I was like, oh no, I have 2 misses. I looked up and I was like, 2 misses. I can't just let it go. Anyone who comes into this channel and sees me score 700 points while complaining about math, should feel very happy. The complaining about math, not normal, but but the 700,000 points, that's, you know, that's about right. That's about what you can expect out of this channel. So these runs that you're seeing here, not only am I the only person who can do them, like this type of run here. Nobody else even pretends they can do this. Like nobody else comes out here and goes, yeah, I have this score in Fruit Ninja VR2. Like nobody even claims that. This is something you can only see on this channel. So if you want to know what the show is, this is the show. This is the show right here. And of course, you know, I can't really respond to chat, sorry. I tried to set up something, didn't succeed. But that's the show. So I hope you enjoyed it, man. I hope that guy who came in said nothing. I hope he enjoyed that. Oh, someone's in now. You just missed me informing you that that was the show. But anyway. What time is it right now? 10:43? I've been going at it for an hour, but I don't feel like I've been going at it for an hour. If there's anything you want to see in particular, you can let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm going to close out stream. Oh, you left. Oh, well, I'm going to close out stream then. We always go to Gatsu's Lagoon to close out stream. I've been getting it better at Beat Saber. Let's see if I can get one of these. Actually, before I close out for the night. Step back. Medium, the glade. The hard ones are a lot harder. Let's go for it. Step back a pinch. Once you miss a fruit, the run's basically over. As far as high score runs go. You need the full combo. Got a little too into it and my decision went down. See how bad that was? I missed a fruit and I still... There's real potential here, actually. Let's keep at it. I don't know what happened there. It acted like I punched it. I've missed that particular sequence twice. Oh. Seriously. Oh. Let's give up. Not what I usually do, but hey. Give up for the night. I'm not that great a Beat Saber player. I'm like top 9,000. Which is solid when I say it, but it actually really isn't that great. Anyway. Nothing exciting tonight. I put out my stream. I'm gonna have a nice little, I'm gonna have a short where I get some nice criticals. But that's it. Just, random ninja complaining about math. Anyway. What I want you to do, like and subscribe. Let me know that you like seeing me come out here at a regular time. Do not, and I say do not, turn off that ad block. Do not give me super chats. I said so earlier in the stream, but I have a job. I like my job. It's the kind of job that takes 10 years of study to get. Very specialized. Very... The career is stable. The job's not always, but the career is stable. And if I got fired tomorrow, well, I'd be upset, but I'd be able to find a new job within some number of months. So it'd be whatever. Like, it wouldn't take me a year to study, a year to find a new job. Anyway. So, this is not for profit, so don't give me money. I'm out here cutting fruit, just having fun. Anyway, you guys stay safe and have fun. Just make sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and come see me cut some fruit. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Pacific. Weekends, I stream whenever. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are not Beat Saber, Fruit Ninja days. And weekends are they're another day. Oh, funny. My finger is not actually making that shape. This is closed fist, and here I've just like moved the finger slightly and it's doing that. Ah, silly. Anyway, you guys have fun and stay safe. I'm gonna get back at it. I'll give you guys like closing cards and all of that stuff another day. Have fun. Stay safe.